Alright, so here we are again playing our, I guess it's our main game. We have tonight several great players, and we're missing several great players. First off, we have Thomas Davis.
Hello, I am playing Brazel, the straight man, somewhat boring human wizard, detector of magic.
We have Sullivan Mallow.
Hey, I'm playing Carve the Slasher.
Magic the Gathering.
You didn't have to mention it. Don't even have to... The game's almost over, okay?
Like you couldn't just dedicate some time to play D&D with us.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm playing Ramp. This deck's gonna go on for ages.
Like we scheduled this. Like you knew it was coming. You didn't have to start.
My
that
God,
game.
I started this game like 25 minutes ago.
And we've been on for 12.
Yep, exactly.
Anyway.
Eric Wilhelm.
Hey there. I'm playing Calwyn, the human sorcerer, that mostly just likes to antagonize Carve. That's kind of his thing.
And making a comeback, Keith Mallow.
Hi, I'm playing Bucket Straw Hat, the Drider Cleric.
That's right. And I am your benevolent DM, Mark Mallow. And we are here for a game where we have not pre-drunk or didn't get pre-drunk.
Pre-gamed?
Yeah.
Right.
And so I want you to listen closely.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's
Drinking commences now.
Okay.
All right, so I want to talk about something about episode 6. And I know that we talked about it, I think, last episode, but more is happening as I continue to struggle to edit it. And that is that there are a lot of things that we did incorrect in that episode, and I don't care anymore. So,
because drinking has commenced.
That's correct. Let's take some of that.
So don't try to take us too seriously. This is mostly a we changed the rules and pray we don't change them any further, right?
Yeah, I mean, the truth is that this is we're recording this because we all decided last year, hey, this thing that we did would make a good, might be an interesting podcast. Like, I think there were several times that we talked about this during the Avernus game, and then the end of the Avernus game. We were like, wow, like that was really epic stuff. It'd really be cool to have had that recorded, and maybe other people would care about it. But this is really just our game. Like, we're gonna play this until we finish this haunted house, and then we're gonna move on and we're gonna play some Foster Log, and Thomas is gonna run us through that, and we're just recording this for posterity, and if some people listen to it and like it, fantastic, right?
Yeah, totally. And if you don't like it, then please just forgive us.
Yeah, that's
try
right.
the next thing.
Yeah, go find something else. There's thousands of things, probably millions of things out there that you could do that is not typing a bad review about us on iTunes, right?
Right.
You can go do anything else in the entire world that you want to do.
So many other occupations.
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering, for instance.
Right, and things that like that
Bad
that
idea.
actually matter, right? Like you can go ahead and type your how much we suck dick in iTunes, but there's so much better stuff that you could do with your life. So
I really feel like you need to stop telling them what things
What
they
not
could
to
be
do?
doing.
You're
giving them ideas that they don't need to have.
So
Oh, that's okay. There's only gonna be like 2 or 3 of them.
One thing
If we're
using
lucky.
positive verbs I'd like to try out is that Foster Log, when we get to it, it's a game that I am trying to write myself. It's not my first game, but what we've done with this group before, and what I'm really hoping to do when we play, is use the play to develop the rules. So I'll be making house rules, and they'll get broken, and then we'll make different house rules, and then sooner or later those become the rules.
Yeah. So any listener who's listening to this right now, realize, and if you've been all pissed off during every episode because A, I don't know the rules, or B, other people don't know the rules, even though
Or
sometimes...
C, he changes the rules in the middle of the game.
Sure. It's what we're doing at this point is we are indoctrinating you to get ready for foster law.
Exactly.
Trying to soften the blow.
That's right. Because that's going to be a shit show as well. Okay, so now I want to because I know Bucket didn't listen to any, I know Keith didn't listen to any of the episodes prior to deciding to join again. Maybe bits and pieces as I'm listening and editing. So let's get you caught up. You guys arrived at the house. Bucket immediately got lost in the mist. Then you guys had a seance, learned some stuff, went under the house, Carve died. You then went to this theater, or it's not a theater, it's a ballroom, and Carve died. And then you went to the conservatory, and Carve got wrapped up in vines. And then...
And almost died.
Yep, and almost died. And then Matt's character shows up, and then you guys... Carve sleeps in a closet, and Matt learns all the stuff from the seance. And then you guys, without Matt, head up the tower, and everybody falls except Brazel. Everybody but somebody fell down to the bottom.
Brazel didn't fall. Strength is my dump stat, and I made my strength save.
That's right. Yeah, and then I forgot that there was a point in there when you guys went downstairs and almost everybody died. So, and I said I don't care about that game, but I will tell you this, is that drinking really did affect me, pre-drinking, because those weren't supposed to be swarms. Okay, so Bucket comes crawling into the house. Your friends have headed upstairs.
A giant spider.
Yes.
Absolutely
A
not.
drider.
Spiders are so scary. He would never.
An arachnophobic drider.
Okay.
All right, so you're on the second floor. You just saw a ghost at the end of the hallway go to the right. And I assume, so Bucket comes climbing up the stairs. Go ahead.
Oh my gosh, Bucket, you're alright. What happened? Why did you get lost in the mist for, days?
Yes, we feared you were lost to us.
Do you need food? We've got muffins.
Oh no. I'm quite alright actually. I was just out there, and then I was somewhere else, and now I'm here.
Okay, but you don't
Welcome back.
dislike muffins, right? You're okay with muffins?
Yeah, they're not as good as chocolate coins, but they suffice.
Okay, because muffins are kind of like our primary source of rationing right now, because there seems to be a somewhat limitless supply in various chimneys around this house.
Sounds not suspicious at all.
Well, we've eaten enough and waited a couple of days. I'm pretty sure that they're only as bad for you as regular muffins are.
That's why I said they aren't suspicious, because they aren't.
But they
Oh.
have the potential to be very good for you, so it's definitely important to be
Yeah, if
eating
you see
these
a
muffins.
blueberry one. Mwah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down the hall to where I saw this spirit round the corner, and I'm just gonna head on down there.
I mean,
Can you remind us, Mark, what the spirit looked like? Was it like a male floating ghost sort of thing, or?
No, it looked like the maid that Colin had seen in the... Maybe not a maid. I shouldn't say a maid. It was a servant that Colin had seen in Colin's dream.
Okay.
The really good dream.
The muffin dream.
All the doors on the way are closed.
Oh, right. That was Cinnamon Girl. That's the name of the episode, by the way.
All right, so if I get down here and I don't see Cinnamon Girl down here, I'm just gonna keep walking and hope that I catch up.
Cinnamon is not her real name.
A light jog, if you will. I want to try and catch up to the spirit if it's still here.
You know, Calvin, if we added our armor classes together, we'd actually have a chance at surviving whatever we're about to run into.
Does that just mean we have to hug while we fight?
All right, so that's so you went down the hallway, you took a right, you went through sort of a 5-foot section of the hallway, and then you basically have a 10-foot wide hallway that goes down. You see that there's a door on your left, door on your right, and door straight ahead. And you do not see the spirit at this point. The spirit went. Let me do a little clicky. The spirit was here. You saw it, travel down this way, and then Bucket shows up. You guys talk, and then you took off. And as you come around the corner, there's no spirit.
Okay, where does my intuition tell me I need to go next? If I'm really feeling it on the inside, where is this spirit to me?
I look away while he does that.
Gotta really get a hold of your inner self.
Clear my throat.
Get a good handful.
It's really hard. It's really hard to tell where they would be.
Yes, it is.
Where they would be heading. But let me do a little bit of flip through the book here. Let's see. You believe that they... Whoa. Oh, that's... Hold on. That's interesting. So, this map maker fucked up. There should be a door.
I think I need to go through that door that's missing on the map.
Yes, you do. So this should, let's see, draw a shape. So
my intuition is like
do you mean
really pointing me at that
there?
I mean,
There
without
should've been
that
a
door,
door
there's
there.
no
Yeah.
way to fall into the pit trap.
I'm gonna
there
just...
It's kind of interesting. There should be a door there, and there's not a door there. And for all the shit that this map maker put in this map, you'd think missing a door would be the last thing that they would have done.
Wait, here? Is this where the door is supposed to be? Because I kind of see one.
No, there is a
it's
door
here.
there.
This one.
It's over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha.
All right, so if that's where my intuition's leading me, then that's where I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna throw the door open and walk in like I own the place.
All right.
Guys, Carve, Bucket, are we splitting the party here? Are you talking muffin recipes? Come on. I'm going to follow Calvin in here because my primary defense is using both layers of his armor before whatever shot at him reaches me.
I mean, to be fair, this is a house. We're not gonna open a trapped door in a house that someone's trying to sell. Come on.
Not more than once.
Do you need me to move you, Bucket? Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, well, I'm moving you now. You going with them?
My
Yeah,
God, he
I
takes
suppose I will.
he's
Okay.
huge. Like, I
Hey.
didn't even fit through the hallway.
I am perfectly normal sized. I would like you to know.
No
Well.
body shaming.
I'm just saying,
Don't
you got a
body shame that
badonk-a-donk
Drider.
over there.
Guys, none of you have any mirrors, do you?
What do you need to? I mean, there's
think
one
we
right
went
there.
through this
Specifically, we are keep Bucket away from the mirrors. He'll
What?
get
Which is what?
scared.
Why do we do that? I'm just gonna stand.
Every
Bucket
mirror
is-
I've ever looked in has been haunted and shown me myself, but as a spider.
Yep, that's really scary.
Bucket is deathly afraid of spiders, and mirrors tend to contain spiders. It's just sort of a property of mirrors.
It's true.
Well, I mean, that's part of the mirror making process is to put spiders in them, so that
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
Remains of opulent fixtures fill this moldy bathroom. Wardrobes, dressing screens, and a vanity with a cracked mirror line fractured tile walls. A raised marble tub next to a built-in fireplace asserts a commitment to decadence.
All right.
I feel like it's someone else's turn to pull a muffin out of the fireplace. And I feel like that person's turn is Bucket.
Bucket, let me explain something about this house to you. Chimneys are a mystical place, a sanctuary for all things baked goods, especially muffins.
Sometimes cupcakes.
And it's sort of I guess at this point it's a rite of passage to pull a delicious, tasty, baked treat from the hearth. And just warning you, if you see an arm, get away from the hearth. The arm is unrelated to the muffin.
You won't see any arms. Don't worry about it. Just reach on up there, grab the
Yeah, it's
baked
like
good,
a 1 in 10
and
chance for arm.
Just reach on up there, get it, and then don't linger. Just kind of move away from the chimney.
Aye, Captain. Okay, so I guess I'll stick my arm up into the fireplace or chimney or whatever it is and grab onto anything that feels muffin or cupcake like.
Okay, so this Drider clambers over this moldy tub in this humid bathroom. You reach into the fireplace, and I need you to roll me a d4.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god, the muffin algorithm has been changed.
It's we thought we had it figured out, but clearly we don't.
I got a
Maybe
3.
this is the arm algorithm.
All right.
Or this is the second story algorithm.
Now roll me a second d4, please.
Oh wait.
Got another 3.
Oh my
Son
goodness.
of a bitch got a cupcake.
Yes, you have pulled a cupcake out from this oven. It is a strawberry caked cupcake with strawberry frosting.
All right, I delicately unwrap it, and then brutally tear it in half and make it into a sandwich and eat it whole.
Okay, roll me a d10.
All
What
right.
happened to me when I ate a strawberry muffin?
I don't remember that.
Something.
Was
You
a
died.
week ago.
You
I
died.
think you hallucinated a bunch of spiders.
All right.
You died and became Marv.
Oh,
the
I had a long rest.
Flash.
I got another 3. But this time on a D10.
Yeah. So I am gonna roll
Oh,
a
that's
d10
right.
on my end, and this is something you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
For 5 minutes, you are blind.
No.
Ah. You know what? This really isn't that bad. This happens to me, when it gets a little bit too brat out. I think I just have sensitive eyes.
Wait, are you blind?
Just like mostly.
You're mostly blind.
Just
Okay.
like
I'm
like
sorry
all
to
of my
do
2
this
eyes.
to you with your first baked good, but we have all only seen positive effects from our muffins and cupcakes. So I actually didn't know that this was going to happen. So I'm
Okay, but
sorry about
maybe-
that.
Maybe this is a positive effect because maybe there was a spider that I would have seen if I had my sight.
Oh.
This could be a blessing in disguise.
Yeah, like some sort of holy muffin intervention.
Maybe I'm blind in my eyes, but extra not blind in the rest of my body.
Makes total sense.
Sure.
Yeah, it does. It does. Or at least no more blind than usual.
Maybe you could use your heightened senses to maybe find anything that might be in this room that might be of use.
That
Also,
seems like a bad idea to get the largest one of us to feel
whoa.
around the room.
Whoa.
No.
A room which
No,
has
I wanna do
a
that.
broken mirror in it.
Well, to be fair, Bucket can't see the mirror right now, so I think we're fine.
I'm talking about cutting himself.
I will be perfectly fine. My human flesh is very thick and sometimes feels like a shell.
Yeah, see? By the way, I'd like to point out there is a door right here.
Yep.
Is that supposed to be there? Like, are there
Yes.
supposed to be 2 doors? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, can I do like the feeling around, checking my
And
area?
I'm just.
Seems like there's a spider below you.
I'm gonna just stand in the way of the vanity so that he can't like
Okay.
bump up against it and hurt himself.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sidle. I'm gonna sidle over here to what I think is one of these partitions, and I'm gonna look behind it.
Okay. Yep. It's just moldy.
Ah, this is where they keep their mold.
Yep. Roll for initiative.
Ah, yellow mold.
All right. Would that be like an insight check?
No.
Or perception? I mean.
It would be perception.
Yeah. I said I was thinking perception, but then I said
But then-
insight.
Right.
Whatever check it is, it has nothing to do with sight.
I don't remember if driders have tremor sense or not, but go ahead.
What die do I roll?
A D20.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Look.
gosh, how
Welcome
long
to
have you not
D&D.
played D&D for?
I was just about to ask, have you played any tabletop?
It's been a while.
Roll 2D6.
Okay.
Don't listen to him.
All right, you roll D20.
I got a 11 for
Ooh,
perception.
yes. So, you sort of like feel around and you think that you feel. What are you trying to feel for?
Things.
Things that I with my heightened senses,
Mm-hmm.
I assume they're heightened. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to like feel anything that wouldn't be caught by the normal, regular human eye that I definitely have.
Okay. Yeah. You feel around and it just feels like there's some slick, icky stuff in this room.
Guys,
Sorry.
I've figured something very important out with my heightened senses. The floor, and you wouldn't believe this, it's covered in something that feels like mold.
Thanks, Bucket. We
Well
knew we could
observed.
count on you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a look around the room. Maybe over here, whatever this.
You guys are
Yes.
doing what's called overthinking this. This is a bathroom. It's in disrepair. Let's go to the next room.
You never
I
know.
thought
What-
for sure you were just gonna go take a crap.
Maybe. I mean, speaking of,
This
where
is the
do you take
bathroom.
a crap in
This
here?
is how you use it. I bet it's
Allow me
right
to
over here.
demonstrate.
Yeah. I bet it's in this oversized chamber pot.
I think it is.
I'm
So,
mostly looking for the medicine cabinet is really what I'm after in here.
right.
But, in case I find anything else.
Sure. So you go through that little sideboard thing there, whatever the hell it is, and there's not much in here that isn't just completely covered in mold. There is a perfume bottle that you find that has an ornate bulb atomizer
Ooh.
in that dressing chamber.
Is there anything still in the container, or is it just empty?
Do you squeeze it?
I'm gonna look in the glass before I start squeezing on it.
So it's dark. It's kind of hard to see if there's any liquid in there. You do see it says Boritsi in an intricate cursive on the bottle.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. I guess I'll just carry it on over to Brycel and be like, "Hey, do you know what this might be?" I'm
I
intentionally
will-
avoiding Carve because he's gonna give me a smartass answer about having perfume in a bathroom, and I don't want to hear that at the moment.
You're overthinking this. All right, I'll take it with my mage hand and I'll inspect it. Boritsi?
Boritsi.
Okay. Does that ring any bells?
D20 would tell.
Let's roll one. Okay.
This would probably be.
Arcana?
No, this is not magical. History.
History?
Yep.
19.
Mm-hmm. Let me swallow my wine. Yes. So you know that Boritsi is a very high-end perfume maker in the domain of Borka. And you know that if there's perfume in this bottle, which kind of hard to see in this darkened room through this, it's sort of a brownish colored glass. You know so you know that Boritsi, you could probably sell it for 50 gold pieces somewhere, right?
Nice.
Except in Borka, it's like 10 times that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh my god. 250.
But there has to be something in it.
And I can't tell if there's anything in it.
Gotta squeeze the bulb.
All right. So I'll hand it back to Calvin, and I'll honestly report everything I discovered. I don't think my detect magic is still active. Is it?
It probably is. If you enacted
okay.
it last time, it is. Yeah.
I'm doing that all the time. It's my
Yeah.
go-to move.
Yeah. So that's fine. It's always on. We'll just assume it's always on.
But it doesn't show any magic.
There's something in Bucket's butt. No. Nothing.
Oh
magic.
God.
Magical butt plug.
I was really afraid we would go there.
We'll have to explain what happened to Bucket at some other time.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take this for potential investigation when we are in a not so dim room.
Okay.
Be careful with it. It may be valuable.
Do neither of you guys have light?
What,
Let me
the
check
spell
the old
light?
spell
The
book
spell
here.
light. The literal easiest spell in the entire world.
I mean,
Well-
I have
well,
Firebolt. That could
Take
that
a
could shed
yeah.
some light
I
on
was going to
stuff.
say take a look in my hand here, really close. Firebolt.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we should.
I
just...
actually do have light, so
Oh.
but I can't cast it on something inside the.
mean-
I can't cast it on the liquid in there, can
You
I?
could just shed light on something, and then
Just like cast light on, I don't know, your hat or something, and then you can
here,
see
use
the
my
room.
codpiece.
Yeah. All right. I'll cast it on Calvin's codpiece.
Now, is that require touch?
No.
What it requires is for you to hold the perfume in front of your codpiece and then someone to get down at the level of the codpiece.
I'm down for this. Let's do it.
I think about 10% of people can do that on their own.
I'm not well endowed enough for this, so I'm going to need you to
Okay.
do it.
If you cast light on an object, hold this perfume bottle in front of that object, get down so that you can see through this bottle with the light on the opposite side. You will
I'll do
notice that there is liquid in this bottle.
All right. And so maybe it's like pretty much full.
It is almost
Okay.
full.
I'll give it back to Calvin. I'll say, I think this is a good find for you. It's probably very valuable. I don't detect any magic.
I really want to spritz you with it.
I really don't think you should. I bet it's flammable, and I bet we'll find out.
That's a bad idea. Every single spritz out of that bottle is like 2 gold or more.
I mean, don't you want to smell amazing? I'm willing to pay the 2 gold or more to spritz you. You could smell the best out of all of us in here.
All right, but if you spritz it, then the distribution is going to be less in your favor because you expended the resource.
Right, but I mean, you probably don't want to spritz yourself. You're too close. How about I spritz it in the air and you just walk through it? That's like the perfect level of spritzing.
But I want you to know that you are paying for that spritz. When we divide up the treasure, you're going to be 2 short, or however much you lost proportionally.
I mean, I'm just going to assume you're going to forget by then, so yeah, I'll take that hit.
I literally, since Bucket is here, I have my notebooks. I'm the, guys not remember, I am the accountant of the Question Corporation.
Okay, fine.
I have a notebook for
want
money
you-
stuff.
I want you to smell good, so I will pay for this spritz. That's fine.
Hey guys, look what I found over here in the corner. It's partial cover.
So I want to go over and spritz right in front of Carve and let him walk through this.
All right. You spritz right in front of Carve. Carve. You walk through it.
Yeah, I walk through it.
Roll me a charisma save.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good. What's my charisma? 19.
Ooh.
This mist that you walk into smells of vanilla.
Ooh.
And as you walk into it, you can feel your charismatic appeal heighten. While you smell of this, you will have advantage on any skill rolls that are based on charisma.
Ooh, nice.
Hey,
Carve, you
Colin,
smell amazing.
I'm thinking that you might want to hand over that crowbar of yours.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
You know, I'm more skilled with the crowbar than you are.
You already
And
have a crowbar.
It would make sense that I hold on to the most powerful crowbar of the group.
But you already have a crowbar. What do you need with my crowbar?
Well, yours is more powerful, and
No,
since I'm the most skilled crowbarer, I should have it.
Now, I don't know this.
You can
is
have my
powerful.
crowbar.
Now, it's the most good-looking crowbar.
It's
as
the
it
most
has not been
powerful.
used. Wait, how is my crowbar more powerful than yours?
Because it's the least used. The more you use a crowbar, the more power drains into the pry target.
I can't argue with that. You're right. You're right.
All right. So let's have a contested roll. A persuasion contested roll.
Would that be like
Alright.
persuasion versus insight?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was even worse for you. My insight's higher than my persuasion. Oh, why am I rolling 2
I'm
dice?
just trying to play by the rules.
Oh, fuck. What'd you roll? Please tell me what you rolled.
Oh, I got a 22.
With a +7 to insight, I rolled an 8.
Nice.
So, by the rules of the game, you have been convinced by Carve. But I do want to say this. Carve,
Yeah?
the advantage on your charisma rolls, it was just in your mind.
Wait, but I rolled with advantage.
That's okay.
Okay, my lowest roll was only 1 less, so...
That's fine. I'm just
Still
saying it was in your mind. It was not. This is not a magical item.
Oh.
This is just you smelt so good that you felt this feeling, so that's why you had advantage. But now you no longer have it. Is all I'm telling you.
Okay, so, you know what, Carve? You're right. I think that you need to hold on to this. I'm going to end up doing something stupid with it, like prying something. I think you need to hold on to it. And do you still want your crowbar, or should I hold on to that one and pry stuff?
Well, yeah, you should have this crowbar.
Okay, all right. Well, when we get back to headquarters, you know, I trust that you will put that back where it goes, and no prying with it, obviously. Okay, I need to update my inventory to shitty worn crowbar.
Yeah, I've just added Calvin's fresh crowbar.
Fresh crowbar.
We did establish this, though, Calvin, that you can still send that back to Amazon and they won't know.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, so 45 minutes in this room. What do you guys want to do next?
I guess we want to go into this next room over here.
Is
Hey-
there anything obvious besides dried out feces in this chamber pot over here where I am?
No, there's nothing
Okay.
there. Bucket.
Mm-hmm.
To your wonderment, this conversation and this debate over spritzing or not spritzing and crowbar or no crowbar, all of a sudden you can see again as the time has passed.
Nice.
Oh my god. The perfume has the power to cure blindness.
God damn it, Roll20. Reveal areas. I click and drag and it's black.
I feel like we could have a whole podcast around Mark bitching about Roll20.
We could.
Yeah.
It probably already exists.
It'd be called Fuck 20. Okay. There. Let me tell you what this is.
Well, no, obviously be called Roll 1.
A grand canopied bed occupies this room. Its headboard engraved with the phases of the moon. A wardrobe, writing desk, and torn leather chair fill out the space, all bearing rampant mildew. A chemical smell, like ammonia or medication, lingers here.
So, is that chest at the foot of the bed? Or trunk?
Sure, it's real. It's there.
Okay.
Why not?
Alright. I'm gonna take my very used crowbar and run like a little girl right up to it. So excited. Hey, Carb! I'm gonna use this crowbar. It's gonna be great. I haven't pried anything with a crowbar in months since I bought that brand new one. I'm gonna use this bad boy, and I'm just gonna jab it in there. I don't care if it's got a lock on it or not. I'm gonna jam it in there between the lid and the rest of it, and I'm just gonna pry as hard as I can to bust this bad boy open.
All right, strength.
Crowbar has a single ability, grants advantage on strength checks where prying is involved.
Oh yeah. This is a seasoned crowbar though, so it's good luck. Oh yeah, 20 because my strength is 11.
You bust it open. The top just splinters, and inside there's nothing.
You know what? I got to use the crowbar. It was worth it, 100%. You know what? I'm not even putting this in my bag. I will be using this again. What else is in this room that I can pry?
Oh my god, my play was more genius than I ever imagined. I never have to pry again.
So you can pry anything you want. However, there is, please note
Pry
that
if
there...
you want to.
Because if your friends don't pry and if they don't pry... Okay, so there is a fireplace here.
That's
here.
secondary to the prying that's going on right
Okay.
now.
I don't know. Pry the bed, pry the
Dresser doors. Yeah.
That's my mission, and I'll pry if I want
desk.
to.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to pry the desk drawers open.
Bucket, are you moving into that room?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and move yourself in there. Carve, are you moving into that room?
Yeah.
Okay, then move yourself in there, please.
Oh.
So is this actually a hearth?
It is a hearth. It is.
Okay.
Do you want
I'm
to...
actually going to move a little further away.
Are you going to reach in there and get something?
No, not at the moment.
I feel like
unless
it's my turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah, I feel like it's my turn, but I'm so busy prying at the moment. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm not going to pry the desk drawer open. I'm going to jam it in there between the tabletop
Yeah.
and the cabinets, and I want to pry the lid. I
You
want to pry
do.
the desk open.
You do.
Look down in the
yeah,
cabinet.
you rip it open. Yep. It just splinters with your great prying.
Oh man, I should have bought a used crowbar. You know, when you buy something brand new, you don't really want to, use it how it's supposed to be used. But getting one that's already been used, like there isn't that fear that you're gonna scratch the paint or dent it or something. And this is amazing. This is amazing.
Are you still wearing the Raven pin?
You son of a bitch. I need to check my inventory. Please hold.
You are. I know
I'm pretty
you are.
sure you are.
Oh, son of a bitch, I am.
I think
Okay.
I remember you doing that.
So why don't you take a good look at the description of that
Oh, I had a.
and do what it says when you are being I forget what Black Widow kept
Willful
calling you.
destruction of property. I feel like
Yes.
I'm in a courtroom right now.
Yes. But I forget what Black Widow called it. Something like, not ruffian, being a wee prick.
I just want you guys to know. I want you guys to know that when I have to roll a new character, it will have been 100% worth it.
He said you could actually die from this. It's gonna be like Hammer, that hammer user. And
At least your
crowbar
cleric's here. At least your cleric is here, so there is preserved life.
Okay, so we've got a DC 24 Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Let's see if I make it. I'm gonna say no because my Constitution is +3, but you never know. You never know. Let's see what we roll.
A nat 20 might still work.
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
On a failed save, the brooch loses its magical powers, and the wearer must fall unconscious and make a death saving throw. On a failed save, something happens, and on a successful save, the character regains consciousness but takes 2 levels of exhaustion.
Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that to you.
So what was the DC that you had to pass, and you got a 13?
Well, that was a 24 for the Constitution, so I fall unconscious on the floor.
Okay. Calvin falls unconscious on the floor.
I have to make a death saving throw real quick.
You do.
I do.
Oh my god, he drained the last of the crowbar's power in a fit of prying.
I'm gonna roll this, and I don't want to look at it.
He was prying like a little baby.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Boys don't pry.
It was close, guys. I rolled a 12.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
because
You
on a
succeed.
failed save, I straight up, it says you die. I'm sweating bullets right now. I need to go turn the fan on. All right. So on a successful save, the character regains consciousness but takes 2 levels of exhaustion. All right. Where is that in? Where is that on D&D Beyond? I know there's an interface for it.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
What, a saving throw?
No, for
No,
exhaustion.
Oh,
It's somewhere in there.
I think it's
Conditions?
conditions, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, there it is. Level 2 exhaustion.
Okay, so
You leveled up.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Who wants to stick their hand in that hearth and get that goddamn muffin that I spent so long
Me
baking?
again.
All right.
I love the effects so much last time. I just feel the need to, you know.
All right. So reach in there and roll me a d6.
5.
This is an apple cinnamon muffin.
I do the same thing that I did with the cupcake, but there's no icing this time. I rip it in half and I make it into a sandwich.
Yeah.
As soon as you eat it, you see a vision of a servant who is performing some sort of ritual in front of a doorway. They lay out a sprig of belladonna on the floor. They sprinkle some, what you can only assume is holy water. And they say a prayer to a god named Ezra. And you see a faint glimmer on this doorway. And then you're back to reality.
Okay. Just pretend that I explained it to you guys exactly like that as well.
Okay. You sure it wasn't a boy named Ezra?
Definitely not.
It was better than Ezra.
All right.
I really appreciate that I fell unconscious on the floor, and you guys are just acting like I'm not even here.
Oh, they're stepping
you
on
know-
your ass.
I haven't even stood
I
up
was gonna
yet.
ask if you were
You
if you were
faced
dying.
the natural repercussions of overprying. You were too zealous, and you drained the power out of the artifact. And in order to continue prying, you had to use power from your own body. And obviously, crowbars are far more powerful than men. So the exchange ratio was not in your favor, and you died. That's just the way things go.
You know, I'm starting to think maybe I need my old crowbar back, just so I'm not tempted to do this again, because I gotta be real.
What do you mean? Using this crowbar would be like some sort of immense reservoir of power.
Yeah. I mean, I really feel like I'm just gonna go prying again if I don't have a brand new crowbar to hold me back.
Well, now there's no negatives downside for you prying because your artifact died.
I don't know that.
Well, neither do I.
I still have the crawl. I still have the call of the pry.
I mean, the thing is that it is true, Colin, unless you want to do an insight check, you do not know why this occurred to you, why this happened to you.
I mean,
So
I
you
feel like
could-
that's something that would naturally occur as an insight check as to why I just randomly fell down.
Or
I have
maybe you were
disadvantage.
told. Were you already told about the consequences of the brooch? I
Yeah.
thought you were.
I-
So you
Was
know.
I? Oh, okay,
Yeah, you
alright.
were. Yeah. It was really hard. It was like pulling teeth to get you guys to.
Yeah. To be fair, my character didn't forget. I forgot.
And I don't think Bryzel showed his wine glass either, which you could have gained info on that. But
Can we see the raven pin now? Like, because we couldn't before.
yes,
Oh. Is anyone perceptive enough to notice that?
I'm sure you guys are all perceptive enough to notice that Calwyn does not look sexy again.
Hey guys, doesn't Cowan look like a pile of shit on the floor?
I think he shot himself.
He smells like pish and he looks like shite.
Right.
I'm gonna take out the vanilla spritz myself.
There you go.
Clean yourself up. With my mage hand, I'll take out his handkerchief and I'll dab him around the face there. You've drooled a bit here, mate.
Oh man.
I think I'll search the room. These are like bookshelves or something. I'll search the non-pride portions of the room here.
Yeah, go for it.
And maybe perception?
Yeah. Well, I mean, so here's how it works. My belief is perception is you don't know what you're looking for. Perception.
Right.
Once you know what you're trying to find, investigation. So right now I think it's perception.
Okay, 21.
21, fantastic. You find a bunch of things in this bookshelf. Some are trash novels. Some are
Excellent.
biographies. And some are very, very special. Why don't you give me a D6 roll, and I will tell you a very, very special one of them.
Okay, 5.
A 5?
Mm-hmm.
I have to look it up. It is a book that is entitled The Black Satin Dancer.
Ooh, this sounds cool. I will thumb through the book.
Okay. Yeah. Without doing without spending some time actually reading this, you're not going to pick up a lot of stuff. It looks like just thumbing through it, you probably can tell that it seems to be this special story about this dancer that is referred to on a couple pages that you flip through as the Black Satin Dancer, but there's not a lot of info on it unless you investigate.
Okay. And it's written in common or something?
It is written in common or something.
Okay. So I will pocket that and I will plan to read it when next we take a brief rest or something.
Okay. Do you want to continue now that you have a really good book? Do you want to look for others?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You want?
I don't need another roll.
Okay.
Because I told you there was a couple interesting things here. One was called The Black Satin Dancer. That's the first one you got. You find another one called Minstrel in the Gallery. And they're all, these 3 books that you're going to find, like if you set their spines together, they seem to make a pattern, like a little picture along the spines
cool.
as you stick them together. And the third is
minstrel in the garden.
Minstrel in the Gallery.
In the gallery. Okay.
Yep, that's if you know what a gallery is, that's usually like a little stage that's above like a gathering place. In castles and stuff, they used to have an area where maybe visitors would come and mill around before they met the king, and above them in the gallery would be the minstrels playing to them, entertaining them.
Gotcha.
Hunting Girl is the third one. And those are the 3 books that you found.
Okay, cool. I'll let my compatriots know that I found these look like some very interesting books, my friends. I'm going to have to take a closer look at these when we stop next.
All right, where are we going next?
What is on the wall here? Is this like a tapestry or
It's a
mirror or
ballista. I don't know what it is. It's something the dude that forgot to put the door in put something on the wall. It's whatever you want it to be.
So, laying on the floor here, do I see anything interesting on the ceiling?
Yes. Looks like
What a great question.
looks like some cracks
Hmm.
that spell out something.
What does it spell out? Does it spell out Prymy?
It spells out, look down.
I'm going to look at the floor.
It says, look up.
I'm going to look at the ceiling.
It says, look around.
I'm going to look at the walls. All of them at the same time.
I'm going to look at Calvin and see what the heck he's up to.
He just hit his head when he fell.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Do I see anything else I can pry?
I
I never really looked into the desk. Maybe I should crawl up and look into the desk first.
Yeah, there's nothing interesting in the desk. It's filled with just like maybe some handkerchiefs or something. It's not very interesting, and it looks like that the wardrobe there above you.
Mm-hmm.
If you go and pry that side open,
I think.
you just like, this is a video game, and there's like the amount of money that you have that your reward is, and it's just going like ting 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 as it's as it's going down. There's like a pretty dress in there, maybe. That isn't all moth eaten. That's it.
I think I'm gonna just go ahead and go to the next room.
Okay,
But
is
I'm moving.
that this room here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly make my way over there.
All right, everybody following?
I'm going to follow it
Mother
at a 15-foot distance.
How is it that you click reveal and it immediately goes like hide? And you can tell, like, when you start drawing the rectangle, if it's black, then it's hiding. If it's yellow, then it's revealing. All right, number 15. Oh shit. Okay, everybody move yourself into that's going in there, and then I'll make the trap go off.
All right. Carve, you coming, or are you good?
Well, if there's a trap.
Trap.
Yeah.
You had me at trap. Wicker chair. Ugh. Hello, Kokobon. Wicker chairs and a small table set for tea occupy this airy morning room. Hello, airy. Pale drapes fall away from wide windows overlooking the manor's grounds. A plump, tasseled pillow embroidered with the name Newis sits near a fireplace. So this little... Oh, right, I gotta go back to this. This little pillow right here is embroidered with the word Newis. And, this is interesting, this table is set for tea.
For how many people?
Okay.
4.
Okay, I'm gonna ignore all of that and slowly make my way over here to the hearth to grab the hopefully cupcake out of there.
Okay. First off, I've just poured the last of my wine into my glass. That's sad.
Uh-oh.
Second,
A whole bottle?
yeah, was that a problem?
It was already open.
It's been like
It was
40 minutes.
It was open, and I had drank the first glass another day, and then I said, "This is my D&D wine." So
Wait, you drank a
begin.
whole bottle of wine except for one glass right
yeah,
now?
so 3/4. No,
Okay,
I
it's been like
still-
50 minutes.
I still have a glass left.
Oh
You
god.
just shut your mouth. All right.
You're like trying to disprove the fact that pre-drinking is the problem by
I am.
like
That is
binge
exactly
drinking
is
during.
exactly what I'm trying to do. Yes, yes.
Still drinking.
If this doesn't work to disprove that fact, we'll take a break and I'll go get tequila. Okay.
Oh my God.
I need a roll of D6.
Just a single
From
D6?
whom?
From
From-
me? I'm the one with my arm
Yeah.
up the...
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
A 3. Wait, isn't that... Is that
All
the
right.
strawberry?
Nope, I need a D4 to roll. I can roll it. I roll it. I roll the D4.
Oh,
now.
okay. Alright.
That's right. That's what happens.
Fine.
It's almost like someone's drinking on this end. A 4. It is a chocolate cupcake.
A chocolate cupcake, you say? I'm gonna eat that bad boy.
Nom, 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 nom. It's delicious.
That's exactly how I eat them.
Bucket, what are you doing in this room?
Oh my god, I can't believe you got like the 1 in 100 no abilities pastry.
I'm gonna try to sit down at the little tea table.
Okay, yeah. You go to sit down at a little tea table, and it's kind of hard to get in there. It seems like maybe these chairs are made for little tiny people or something. Maybe they're little kid chairs. You know, kind of a bitch to get in it. I mean,
Is the tea service full? Like, is there actual tea in the pot and in the cups?
yeah, I'll get to that.
Okay.
I'm just trying to describe to the human.
Yeah. Why the chairs don't fit?
Right.
I mean, this is probably like a kid's tea table. It's,
Yeah, exactly.
It's not me.
Yep, you clamber all over there. And what are you gonna do when you sit at the tea table?
Is there tea or like a little like crumpets or whatever there?
There is a little covered dish on the table, but if you open the teapot, it's all moldy. It's like, and there's tea bag in there, but the liquid the liquid apparently has evaporated, and the cups are all empty, like no one actually ever poured the tea, and there aren't any like crumpets, but there's a covered dish.
I uncover it. I uncover the dish.
Chocolate coins.
Ding, ding,
With the
ding.
wrapper on, I shove them all into my mouth.
Bloody dozens of them. All chocolate coins, all the way down.
You begin to eat these chocolate coins, and I need you to give me a D6 roll.
Okay.
For a number of 100 coins eaten.
I got a 3.
A lot of threes tonight.
Yeah. I'm using the same set of dice.
You hear a voice in your head, Bucket, and it says, "There is a traitor among us. Who could it be? Is it you? Or is it me? Only blood can see if it is only one of us or 3.
Okay. I continue to eat the chocolate coins, and between those I say, I just had the best idea for an indie game ever, guys.
I'm gonna schlep my way over to the table to sit down opposite of Bucket.
Unrelated to the indie game, I just heard a very ominous voice in my head telling me that there was a traitor among us, and that it could be me or the voice or any of you or all of you, and I'm the only real one. It's etc. etc. Also, I am now out of chocolate coins.
Right. So as you ate the final chocolate coin, another voice came into your head, and it said, "Beware of the bagman. Beware of the bagman." And I need you to give me a wisdom save.
All right, that's a D20.
It is. Plus your wisdom modifier. Or your wisdom save, which if you're proficient in, could be different.
18.
Fantastic. You're good.
Awesome. The voice said that there's a bagman and he is not to be trifled with.
Bagman.
Bag. Yeah, that's what I was. Bag.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you
Bag
said
man.
bad.
So did I. Bagman.
You know, there's a story about a superhero called Bagman, who's actually a billionaire named
Bruce Blaine.
Just trying to think of a bag
Isn't he
pun.
the one? Isn't he like a guy who wears like a really weird suit of armor? But
yeah,
bag?
it's a bag.
Yeah, but it's like made out of iron, and he's like a billionaire. But it's a bag iron.
Bagman.
You're thinking of Mr. Copyright Infringement Man.
All right. That's what you get. All right. Bryzel, you were saying something, and I cut your ass off. What were you saying?
No, I think you already answered it. I was just curious about the tea.
Oh.
We've already figured that out.
You drink with jam and bread.
Mm-hmm. So not a lot going on in this room. We already raided the hearth.
Nobody looked at the newest pillow on the floor.
Yeah, there's a pillow that says newest. I'm also, before we do that, I'm going to look out these windows. Aren't we like right above the windows that said, what did they say? Uninvited below us when we
So
were...
yeah, so in the room below you, the window, remember it was a conservatory, and the stained glass there broke and it said uninvited.
Right.
Looking out these windows, other than they need a little bit of,
TLC.
touch up. Yeah, exactly. You see out into the grounds, and unfortunately you don't see far out into the grounds because there's the fog that is about 10 to 15 feet outside of this window is impenetrable. But there's lightning and not really thunder, I guess. Lightning when you look out these windows. You don't hear anything, and any of you who are inside the room don't see flashes, but if you're looking out the window, you see the flashes of lightning as it strikes around the...
All right. I'll just close those drapes hastily and I'll say, nothing to see out there. And then I'll just move along.
There's a man.
I'm gonna stay seated in the chair, and I'm just gonna point at the cushion in front of the hearth and say, "You guys should check that thing out."
Could be pride.
Oh. You know what? On second thought, I'll handle it.
Actually, you find a CD of you two, and on it says "Pride in the Name of Love." Okay, Bryzel, you're going to check out the fluffy pillow.
Yeah, I'll get over here into mage hand range and I'll pick up that pillow.
Dude, you're the mage hand. Just pick it up.
Something falls off of it that tinkles with a little bell, and it rolls under one of those chairs as you pick up this pillow.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I will look around under the chair.
You look under the chair, and it's a little, looks like a little toy mouse with a bell on its tail.
Ah, and Newis was the cat's name?
Newes, Newis.
All right.
Or news, but I say Newis because say news, you'll spell it wrong.
I'll pick up this little toy mouse with the mage hand, and I'll shake it and I'll look at it closely. Also, if my detect magic's still going, I'll be looking at this and the cushion especially, but everything in this room as I move through it.
Okay. Bucket, do you continue looking at the tea set?
Yeah.
Now that the curtains have been closed, one of the tea cups has dried leaves at the bottom.
Can I eat them?
I thought you were going to try to read the leaves.
Sure, but the debris of these leaves...
Reading them might be better. I do have religion and stuff.
Well, you don't need anything. The debris of these leaves are forming the shape of a screaming face missing an eye. Calwyn, as you sit there and you look at this tea set, you think it might be worth some money.
Now can I eat the leaves?
The
Please.
tea set itself is worth the money, or the leaves in the tea set?
The tea set.
Oh, okay. I mean, okay.
You eat the leaves? Is this true?
Yes.
Give me a wisdom save.
This party, I can't believe we haven't already died.
I mean, I tried really hard. I was too short of dying.
I'm using my mage hand for everything, and you guys are like using your mouths.
Natural 20, so.
All right.
23.
Nothing happens. You're all well and good, but your mouth tastes like,
Leaves.
10-year-old leaves. All right, where you going now, guys?
I guess I'll make my way slowly down to this room here.
All right.
I'll make my way
finally.
slightly quicker than him to that room there.
Well,
I'll make my way slightly
I just
slower.
I
than
just
him.
cannot bring myself to. Oh, there's a bed right there.
Okay. So this is a bed. This is a room. Jesus fucking Christ.
This is a bed.
This is a glass of wine that's almost completely empty. A bottle. This is a room that appears to have been a guest bedroom. And who wants to reach into the hearth?
Me.
All right. You know the drill, 1d6.
Yep. I rolled a 2.
It's a blueberry muffin.
I'm gonna just eat it. Just wrapper and all.
Are you low on hit points?
No, I'm not gonna eat the wrapper. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna stuff that
Okay.
bad boy in my mouth.
All right. It's a healing potion.
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yep. All right. So in this room, there's a bed. There's a little desk with two, or not desk, a little table with 2 chairs around it. There is a desk in here, and then there's 2 side tables next to the bed, along with a dresser.
So there's something I can pry.
Sure.
I really want to pry it, but I don't know if I can bring myself to walk all the way over there to pry it open. Like,
Last time Pry went before the fall.
I mean, I really want to pry it open, but I just.
Here's what you need to accompany
Oh.
your crowbar is
What's
some roller skates. Because if there is one thing I know about speeding up prying, it's wheels. Are
I
the
don't
thing
know
does
that I'm
it.
in any shape to be on wheels. I can barely walk myself across the room without leaning on someone. I don't think it's a good idea to be on wheels.
Well, I'm just giving you options to increase your pry per minute.
I think I'm gonna pry
PPS,
something.
as we call it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try to
The
pry
S in
something.
minute is silent.
Right.
I feel like I need to pry on the bed. Surely that footboard isn't supposed to be on that. There's something hiding in there.
All right. You
In
pry
the
the
guest
bed.
room? It's like the least likely bed for stuff to be hidden in.
I've got a feeling.
I got a feeling. Okay. You pry the bed. You break the bed. You cause some more damage. Anybody else want to do any searching in this room?
I'll search the desk since I'm standing right beside it.
On the desk, you find a small box.
I feel like I need to
All
pry
right.
that open.
Nope. I'm going to pick that up with my mage hand pretty quick.
All right.
And I'm going to look at it very closely. Do I notice any aura of magic? Do I hear anything rattling around inside it? Anything like that?
So, yes, there is a faint aura of magic on this item. But as you rotate it around, you notice that there is a keyhole in it that is shaped like a cross underneath.
I think you need to bring that over here. I may be able to get into it with my crowbar.
The box is closed.
Are you dumb? We have like 4 keys from various chocolate muffins.
Yes, and I have one with a cross on it, but I still want to use the crowbar. I mean, you could fit the head of the crowbar right in where that cross goes. Perfect fit.
No, it's much too big. Your crowbar is much too big.
You're
This
not
is a small
pushing
box.
hard enough. You're not pushing it hard enough. It will fit.
All right. Talk to the mage hand.
Bryzel, do you want to open it up?
Yeah, I will. I'll see if I can. I'll gently see if I can open it.
Yep. It
the
opens
mage
up
hand.
very easily. And when you open it up, a miniature female human minstrel pops up on a spring. And when you open this box up,
Wow.
Wait,
this minstrel holds a small flute. I'm sorry, small lute.
Very different.
is it a minstrel or is it a statuette?
It's a little tiny minstrel, like a.
It's a living minstrel.
No, it's not real.
It's a little
You
minstrel
didn't say. I don't know. We're in a world of magic and fantasy.
If there were a lot of them, it would be a gallery.
It's a little tiny minstrel. Not alive.
And it's on a spring.
It's on a
like
spring.
A Jack in the Box.
No, not like a
Have
Jack
you
in
guys
a
never
Box.
seen a music
so,
box before? Come on.
Yeah, so when you open it up, the minstrel's a little like spring loaded, so that as you open it up, the spring makes the minstrel stand up. If you close the box, there's like a little wedge that lays that minstrel back down. If you turn the box upside down, there's a cross hole underneath it.
Okay. I will ask the team if anyone has a cross-shaped key.
I'm just gonna hold it up from the bed. I'm laying on the bed. I'm not getting up. Like,
How can you lay on it after all that prying?
I have tuckered myself out. I'm just laying on the bed on my side, looking at you, holding the tiny key at this point.
All right, I'll grab that with my mage hand.
You and the mage hand, just get
Like freaking General Grievous.
I will wind the box if you can't do it, Bryzel.
No. I just don't want to walk over there with your crowbar. You laying on the bed with your crowbar hanging out.
It never leaves my hand. What can I say?
Yeah. All right. It's looking a little rusty. You should probably lubricate your tools.
No.
All right. I'm going to sit down at this desk. If I'm, I'm obviously going to check to be sure there's not like giant piles of needles or something in the chair. Then I'm going to sit down at the desk, and I'm going to carefully. I'm going to close the box. Then I'm going to carefully wind it with the key. I think that this might be a music box, so I'm going to wind it with the key. I hear ratcheting.
Yes.
Okay. As soon as I start to feel any amount of resistance in the key, I'll stop, or any increase of resistance in the key. I'll stop winding it, and I'll pull it out, and then I'll set the box toward the back of the desk, and I'll open it again.
Okay. You open the box. The minstrel that is holding a small lute stands up with a spring and starts to turn while music plays. It plays a lilting song that sounds like this. It plays the song of El Terrell.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of frightening, but not frightening enough for me to get out of bed. I'm just gonna kind of snuggle up under these covers here and watch quietly.
I don't know that Brazil would know that tune himself.
Right.
So the as it does that, I'll be watching it closely. If I don't see anything else particularly strange, this seems like a mildly magical music box. I'm going to open up the book, The Minstrel in the Gallery, and I'm going to start looking through it to see if there's any association with this little figurine.
Okay, so you're going to spend some time. You're going to sit down, start reading this book. While you're doing that, does somebody want to give me an insight check to see if or a history check to see if you know what this song is?
I mean, I'm not very good, but I'm listening to it, so I guess I would probably.
I'll do one.
I rolled a 1 to stay in bed, so I guess that means I fell out.
And broke your
What
neck.
did I roll? Insider history.
Either one that you're better at.
20.
All right. So Bucket, you realize that the song that was played was the song of El Terrell in the Dorian scale.
Mm-hmm.